Spread me the pain, I need a break, I need to get away. Same bullshit every time, it's just a different day. Sad songs over and over, let them spin and play. Fill my cup with holy water, I'ma send a day. Spread me the pain, I need a break, I need to get away. Same bullshit every time, it's just a different day.
And welcome to my setup tour. I've been waiting to make this video for so long. I've been pushing it off because I've been too lazy to finish my setup, but now it is finished. I got all my wires cleaned up. I got all my LEDs installed. Everything is done. And now it's ready to be showcased. So I'm gonna jump straight into this. Starting off, we have my mouse. My mouse is a Corsair M65 Elite RGB in white. This is by far one of the best mouses I've ever owned. It's got weights on the bottom of it. It's got one of those sniper buttons. It's got DPI adjustment. It's RGB. Plus it's white, so it matches my setup. Moving on, next we've got my keyboard, which is the Royal Kludge RK61 wireless 60% keyboard in white. So everyone asked me why did I get a smaller keyboard, and the reason for that is because this whole setup was intended to be a minimalistic look. And if you'll take notice, I painted my walls a very light gray, and then everything else is white, and then with hints of black and some gray. So it's very neutral, bright, and minimalistic looking. Also, my desk is floating, and all the monitors and everything are also floating, so it's very minimalistic. And all the wires are ran through the walls and all that. It's all tidy. So that brings me to my actual monitor setup here. So up top, we've got my 55-inch 4K Ultra HD Smart Hisense TV. This TV is actually, I got it on Black Friday, I believe in about 2015 or so. Or no, it may have been like, it was like 3 or 4 years ago that I got it on Black Friday. So it's like a 2015, 2016 model. It's not the newest thing in the world, but it does what I need it to do. I don't even think they sell these anymore. Or this specific model, I don't think they sell anymore. But like I said, it's smart, it's 4K. That's really all I care about. Next, below that, we have my most favorite thing I've ever bought ever, which is my Samsung 49-inch CH-G90 49-inch ultra-wide 144 hertz monitor. This thing is amazing. I love it so much. If you've been looking into getting a 49-inch ultra-wide and you've been seeing all these other YouTubers getting them and stuff, and you have the budget for it, go ahead and get one, because I'm telling you, this thing changed my life, and it changed the whole look of my setup. Like, this versus dual monitors, this is so much. This is light years ahead of dual monitors. This is everything you will ever need as a gamer, everything you'll ever need as an editor, whatever you do. This is the monitor you should buy. So next, I'm gonna talk about my microphone setup over here. So my microphone setup it's kind of unique. The microphone itself isn't that unique. It's an Audio-Technica AT2020. By the way, one of my most favorite entry-level microphones. For the price, nowadays, you cannot beat the Audio-Technica AT2020. This is the USB version, and I got it in the bundle, so it came with the boom arm, pop filter, the shock mount, all that. And if you'll take notice, you'll see that my boom arm is actually mounted onto a 2x4 that I cut into a square and mounted on my wall, painted it, all that. And this is honestly one of my favorite microphone setups I think I've ever seen anyone do. I've got the wire ran through the wall, of course, so everything's clean, and look at this. See how easy that was? I just extended my microphone. It's already plugged in, it's on, everything. Oh, I guess I should also talk about my mouse pad. It's a cheap mouse pad. I got it from Walmart. It's black. I don't know the brand. I think it was like G-Skill or something. It's got a G on it, so like I said, everything is wall mounted. Every wire is ran through the wall. Everything's tidy and clean, and that is no exception when it comes to my desk. This desk is custom built. I built it myself. The whole idea behind this desk was for it to be huge and floating, and that's exactly what I did. So I'm not gonna go deep into the construction of it. Basically, this desk is 8 feet long, and then it's very deep as well. which was something I had to have, something very deep, because I think it looks awesome. And then of course I've got the white finish with a glossy surface, just to finish off that clean white look. And of course, underneath the desk and behind the monitors, I've got powered LEDs, so I can turn them on and off, plus change the colors with. So that was another thing that I had to have when I built this. I think it's so cool to just be able to turn my LEDs on with voice command. So now we can finally move on to my actual PC build. I'm guilty, I'm gonna admit it. I bought my PC pre-built. I bought it from Newegg. I did buy this computer over a year ago now. If I were to do it today, I would have just built it myself and put it in a white case. But here are my specs. So starting off with the processor, we've got an Intel Core i7 8700K. Clocks in at 4.9 gigahertz. If overclocked, I believe it's 3.7 underclocked. Then my graphics card, we've got a GeForce GTX 1070 Ti. I know it's not an RTX. I did buy it a year ago. If I were to build one today, I would have an RTX 2080 Ti, which I might do soon. I might take the hard drive and SSD out of this and completely build a new PC. Maybe a new PC build coming in the future. So my RAM, I've got 32 gigabytes of DDR4. Also, I have a 1 terabyte SSD, 2 terabyte hard drive, and it is fan cooled. It's not water cooled. Like I said, whenever I build one in the future, it's gonna be water cooled. The case that it came in, it's like a tinted, tempered glass case with RGB inside. And it actually looks kind of cool. I was kind of surprised by the way the tower actually ended up looking whenever it arrived, because I like the tinted look to it. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it. There's not much else. I mean, besides like my camera equipment and stuff, but that's a whole nother video. If you guys want that, let me know. Shout out to Fresco Trey for allowing me to use his song in this video. His information will be down in the description. Also, everything that I mentioned in this video, if it is branded, I will have a link to it in the description so you can go buy it for yourself if you want to. But yeah guys, have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow.
Same bullshit every time, it's just a different day. Sad songs over and over, let them spin and play. Fill my cup with holy water, I'ma send it down. This shit I'm going through.